Shovels were thrown. I don't know why people think that's indicative of anger issues, dysfunction, but no, I think we're a good team.
Good morning. Welcome back to Liz and Let Grow. Today I'm going to be planting a whole ton of bulbs, daffodil bulbs, alliums, and a mystery mix from my uncle. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to dig some trenches here. I want them planted around these boxwoods. So there'll be a beautiful little spring surprise. And then we're going to put the alliums in my new beds over there. I'd like to get these all in the ground and then maybe even do some perennial cleanup. So let's go. We were just discussing how we want to do this. So the first way I was thinking is just having the daffodils kind of grouped here. And I have 50 bulbs, I believe. So 25 of one kind and 25 of another kind, which I will insert a picture here of the kinds that I got from Costco. But I was thinking we could just mass them here, or we could do like a little border around here. My mom was also thinking it'd be pretty to do probably not this year, but to do like little beds along the brick path. The only problem is we do not just use the path. Like we be trotting everywhere. So that would just get trodden on a lot. We'll start here and kind of see how I feel. But I think we're going to do like a little bed slightly in front of my arbor and then kind of like around, maybe trail off a little bit, not have quite so many over here and then have some more over here. I'm like looking at my sister behind the camera. Yay. Okay, so let's do that. So we're gonna do a trench method too, because these bulbs want to be what I think 5 to 6 inches deep. So we're just gonna dig a trench and then plop them in and then cover them over. So we're just gonna be doing a lot of digging. So my son wanted to chime in there, but okay, let's dig. Should I not be wearing white shoes? Will I regret wearing my white sneakers? And I think we're just going to put them like right in the grass. I don't know if I want to be mulching around them, you know, because then once the foliage dies, we cut it back. So I think that's what we'll do, because I don't want to have to worry about a dead mulch. I don't know. Should I like put some over here too? In front? Yeah, maybe I should put a little bit in front here.
Yeah. Well, you don't mow over there, so that's probably the safest area.
Oh, I do mow. Everywhere there's grass, I have to mow or weed whack.
Don't be resentful.
What?
But don't be resentful.
Everywhere I have to mow.
Not if you just keep planting flowers. That's probably the idea. So you're going 5 inches deep?
Yeah.
Interesting body mechanics used.
Yeah, I don't really know what this method. This method is called "You Wearing Your Baby." There's like a lot of gravel here.
Should I be making this a little wider?
Nah.
No? How close can the bulbs be to each other?
They should be like at least a couple inches apart.
Okay. We're all learning here. It's important when planting bulbs to dress for multiple occasions. You never know what might come up in the interim. Did you want those roots?
I guess we won't be needing those.
It's really nice if you can have someone to do the manual labor. This is the fun part.
So now that the trenches are dug behind me, we are going in with two different kinds of narcissus or daffodils. So this one with the orange is called Fortune. It's a large cup daffodil. And then we have 25 of the Dutch Master, which are the yellow trumpet daffodil. And so these both bloom mid-spring. So I'm going to be planting both of them just mixed into the trenches. I also have some mystery bulbs. I think some of them might be crocus, some of them, I don't know what they are. My aunt gave them to me. So we will just pop some of those in there, maybe towards the front so we can see those. But anyway, we're just going to space these out. What does it say? Spacing 6 inches apart. So we'll put them a little bit closer because we don't want them too far apart. We're just going to trench them. The rooted side goes down, pointy side goes up. I'm not going to bother with fertilizing because I just don't really want to waste the fertilizer because daffodils do really, really well in my area. So I'm not worried about it. So we're just going to lay them down, cover them back up, and water them in. Let's go. Thank you to my sister for the labor. I'm gonna miss that when you go. All right, so we're gonna start with the Fortune, the orangish one, or the one with the orange. So you want the bulbs really nice and firm because if they are squishy, it is a sign of decomposition. And we don't want to introduce that any of that to our beautiful new garden bulbs. And these will naturalize, the daffodils will, and they will keep coming back every year and multiply. Tulips will not do that. Even my mom didn't know that. So tulips, there's only a certain couple varieties that will naturalize, and that they will keep coming back and can keep coming back even stronger every year. Tulips definitely go down every year. So if you plant, I don't know, 75 bulbs one year, maybe the next year you'll get like 60, and then the next year you'll get even less than that. So they do tend to die out, but these will naturalize and they will increase and multiply like I've done. So we're just gonna keep it rolling. A method where you just dump them in and then you go back and fix them. We're going to dump them in, and then when we're ready to plant, we're gonna go back through, place them the way they're supposed to be placed, with pointy end up and the root side down. And then this is just going to save my back and my sister's back. This bulb, it's very it's rotten. I'm going to plant it just to see if anything comes back, because it's more dry than wet. So, oops. But that is not a healthy bulb. But we're gonna plant it, see if anything happens. Also, don't do as I do. Do not peel your bulbs. That's a dumb idea. The paper is there to protect the bulb, but that'll be a throwaway one.
I was concerned that we should dig more trenches because we have how many more? 25 more. And they already look to be about, I don't know, 5 inches apart. These ones are a little far. Don't be misled. They're a little close, but she said she wants them closer the first year because they do germinate.
Yeah.
They keep going, so they can be nice and full this year, and then if she needs to subdivide the following years, that will be a plan. Right now we're being haphazard, like she said, and then we'll go back and plant accordingly. This one's a bit mushy. We'll see what it does.
this. So now that we have the daffodils all planted over there, I'm going to be planting my alliums, which I was so excited to see at Costco. I think they had a couple different kinds. They didn't have like the really spidery firework looking ones, which are really cool. So this is just a stratus allium, and these grow about 48 inches high. So they want to be 5 inches deep and a 5-inch spacing. They bloom in late spring. So I have 30 bulbs here, and I do want to plant them in odd numbers, groups of odd numbers of bulbs. So I was thinking like a group of 5 would be beautiful, you know, a group of 3, group of like 8, kind of like vary them that way. And I wanted to spread them out, and they are a taller plant, so it's fun to put them in for a height differences. Definitely not like a front of the border plant, but they don't need to be way in the back. And you can leave up the seed heads for interest and winter interest and everything like that. So I'm thinking we have 30 bulbs. We're going to be doing maybe like 5, 10, 15, and then like 25, 30 maybe over there, because this is my favorite bed. This is my favorite bed because I see it directly from my window, and it's just like the most viewed garden bed of them all in my experience here. So I definitely want some over there, and these will naturalize as well, so they don't die out like a tulip will. I don't think they spread as readily as the daffodils will. But they do set their seed, and they do spread by seed. So I'm very excited to get these in the ground. So I'm basically going to do the same thing as the daffodils, but I'm just going to be putting the bulbs, not even digging holes yet. I'm going to put the bulbs where I think they will live, and then we can dig, you know, like a little trench or something, or maybe just individuals. We'll see what we do. And it's going to be beautiful in the spring. And then also the thing with alliums is you have to leave, and all bulbs, you have to leave the foliage up to feed the bulb for the next seasons. You cannot cut them. You can cut down the bloom stalk, but you do not want to cut back the leaves until they die or until they turn brown, because that means they have used up all the energy they possibly can to send to their bulb. And if you do cut them back, they will not flower the next year. Or they won't flower as much, but I don't think they will really flower at all. It depends on how much energy they have stored. So anyway, you do want to kind of place these in an area where it will mask. So we're going to place these in with other perennials, where once the perennials have grown in and the allium foliage is dying back because it gets kind of yellow and sickly looking, it will be masked by other things by that point, because the other perennials will have filled in by then. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get these planted.
Is that too symmetrical?
This sweet rock I dug up from the ground when I was planting some perennials. I don't get very many rocks. It also kind of looks like Idaho. If you know, you know. So this bed is definitely under construction, and I'm waiting on more newspaper or cardboard to put down, and then I mulch on top of it. But I am going to put some alliums in places where where I can, so like in the middle of beds. I can always move them too.
It's like adult Easter eggs.
What's that?
It's like adult Easter eggs.
Yeah. These are expensive Easter eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Put some, because I'm thinking like height and like the color. You know, you want to keep that in mind too. So that's tall. That's kind of tall, but that's like a tall like later in this season. So put some here. And we'll kind of like spread them out. Okay, cool. I'm going through newspaper here too. They're about 5 inches deep and about 5 inches apart. It's like 5 inches deep. Do you know what this part of the grass is called? Fun facts with Liz. This plumy part. Do you know what that's called?
Oh, I thought you were testing them.
It's called the inflorescence.
Interesting.
Isn't that cool?
Do you know why it's called the inflorescence?
Well, stop it, Dad. Probably the in flora, like from the Latin. Probably it's what holds the flowers. So Martha is leaving the holes exposed so that she knows where she planted them. It's very smart. I know, is that hard?
Yeah.
It's amazing how a little bit of newspaper, the barrier it makes. She cooks, she cleans, she gardens, she makes children, and I know not what else. Name that book / movie. Wow, can you tell it's gotten a little more humid with this frizz? Looks great, Martha. All right, I guess we're moving to the other gardens now. That placement, though. It's hard work, huh? How do you feel about the work today?
It's good. It's fun to be outside. It's a beautiful day. We have the baby with us. He's very happy. We're all getting some fresh air.
How do you think your team is doing so far?
I think the first quarter we had a hard run, but we picked it up. We learned some new techniques. We learned from them, from our mistakes, and yeah, we're plugging along. Shovels were thrown. I don't know why people think that's indicative of anger issues, of dysfunction, but no, I think we're a good team, and I'm gonna miss my teammate in 2 weeks.
Aww.
So I was gonna say, if you had told any of us that Liz would have liked gardening, the outdoors, getting dirty, we would not have believed you. Would have said, in what world? Not this domestic goddess who gets blisters riding the riding lawnmower, and now she's repairing them.
Stranger things have happened.